Which color can fuck right off? Managed a balloon and party supply store. One lady called asking if we had fuchsia balloons and decorations. I mentioned that we had a few naughty items for pranks and bachelorette parties. Lady said no, she wanted fuchsia balloons, fuchsia plates and fuchsia streamers. I responded that I wasn't sure what she wanted, but I didn't think we had it. Lady asked, do you have red balloons or purple balloons? And it dawned on me. She wanted fuchsia, not fuchsia. Told her that we had a wide selection of decorations and balloons in red, violet and purple shades. So fuchsia can fuck right off. What is a little known fact that can save you from a life-threatening situation? If you have to sleep in a car, you can loop your seat belt through your door handle loop and click it in for extra security. Learn that from a truck driver. If you have, what's the closest you've come to death and what happened? Closest I've been to death is RGHT before I decided to ask for help getting sober. I was terrified that I would die from withdrawals if I didn't drink, but also terrified that the booze would kill me if I did. I was getting shit sleep every night and starting to drink immediately after getting up to relieve the sweats and shakes. Then came August 11, 2017. I was dog sitting for my mom, which was the only thing I still cared about at this time. That sweet girl, Ginger, is my guardian angel. My fear of not being able to play with her if I died now outweighed my fear of asking for help. So I texted a friend who I knew was in AA, ready to do whatever he told me to do. At his suggestion I told my parents what was going on and my dad took me to the hospital after he got off work. I detoxed there for 3 days, started going to AA meetings, and haven't looked back. What is a hygiene tip everyone should know? Every once in a while I'm wiping, my brain repeats a rhyme I saw on Reddit. Remember, nut to butt. And then I supplement it with my own. Remember, vag to ass. If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, then why did it fall off when she ran? Because magic users are tricksy. The reason the glass slipper in Cinderella didn't turn back to a regular slipper, or disappear, at midnight is because the fairy godmother was messing with us. Her main goal was to set Cinderella up for life, and to do that she needed a way for the prince to find her. She could easily have magicked Cinderella into the life she wanted, arbitrary midnight deadline be damned. But instead the fairy godmother decided to make the prince want her for her own qualities and to prove his love by tracking Cinderella down. To do that, she had to make sure that something was left behind, so she popped that little glass sumbitch off so the prince would have a lead to follow. We are all puppets in the hands of the fairy godmother. What do you believe, but cannot prove? When my mom died, my dad and I basically lived in a stupor for nearly a full year. But then we both kind of agreed we needed to move on and we spent all of August and September cleaning and renovating our apartment from top to bottom, keeping things of hers that were important. And giving away / donating / tossing the rest. All of her clothes, makeup, perfume, we gave away or donated. I steam cleaned the floors and upholstery, twice, We kilts primed the walls and painted and them, scrubbed and or painted anything that stood still long enough. We even got new curtains and blinds, it looked like a new place. It smelled like a new place. Christmas was big for my mom, and I have strong memories of her staying up all Christmas Eve baking and wrapping last-minute gifts. We did not celebrate Christmas the year before, both of us had barely even noticed it had passed, so the next year I stepped into the idea of taking up the traditions my mom had left behind, including the staying up late and finishing baking and wrapping. It was late, like 2 or 3 a.m., and the whole apartment smelled like peppermint chocolate from the cookies I was making. And I went to get more tape from the desk next to where my mom's recliner used to be, and I got hit with the smell of her perfume so strongly, just how it smelled when it was on her a while. Which was spicier and not as floral as it would be straight from the bottle. I swear I smelled the smoke of the herbal cigarettes she would buy herself a pack of for special occasions. It was so strong and so real, and when I got closer to the spot I swear I could almost feel her there, like I expected her and her chair to suddenly appear there in that spot. I just stood there for a few seconds, and then the smell was gone. I grabbed the tape and went back to wrapping, telling myself it was some kind of reaction to my first real holiday celebration with my mom. I told myself it was probably trapped in the carpet or in my mind, it's not real. I went and sniffed there multiple times a day for weeks, and finally I went and bought a steam cleaner and went over that spot multiple times, hoping that the steam would make that smell rise from the carpet, and I could call myself a big baby, but it didn't pull up anything but carpet cleaner and some cat hair. But to this fucking day I swear to whatever deity or lack thereof there is, she was there, or some part of her was. I can't prove it, or disprove it, and despite my real want to say it was just some sort of trick my mind played on me, because it'd be easier for me to accept that, I can't help but believe in it. It never happened again, and after living in it for 3 more Christmases we left that place 4 years ago, and as far as I know, no one has reported any smells or anything. So it was probably just my warped mind. But I still believe it was her.
And then she kissed my face, yeah. I'm falling. I was all in. Now I'm running to survive.